What's up, TRC fans? Don't miss our last event at Palm Beach International Raceway on October 30th and our annual Street Kings event at its new location, Bradenton Motorsports Park, on December 11th.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Charles with TRC, and today we are in Colorado Springs, Colorado with Robbie and his insane J-Series swapped EK hatch. I've known this guy for a very long time. We're really good friends, but I'm super happy that we're able to feature his car finally. Let's get into the video. Robbie, what's going on, brother?
How you doing?
How you doing, brother? It's so good to see you. It's so good to see the car out here, man. I love this car. I have loved this car for the longest time.
Appreciate it.
Thanks so much for bringing it out and showing it to us. So what can you tell us about the build?
Oh, golly. Let's start off with, golly, just buying the car first off. It was completely bone stock.
Okay.
I was driving it from Texas to Colorado back and forth for work and stuff like that.
For sure.
So landed a job with UPP, and then the modifications just started from there.
For
you know,
sure.
everything from the turbo setup, swapping the B series, you know, just networking out, you know, being one of the guys in charge of 719 street scene and stuff like that.
And that's the local
just,
car scene here.
Yeah, the local car scene here, and it just kept on growing, and then with it growing, my car grew with the evolution of it. So hence why you see it here with the paint done by Austin Bardo over at Supreme Refinish. You know, those guys are phenomenal. Also, you know Caitlin as well too. She did pretty much all the touch-up body work on this and whatnot. And then the full engine build, I can't thank PFI enough.
Oh yeah, this sticking out the hood right here, man. This looks menacing.
Yeah, she's gnarly. Brent, you know, we came up with the plan. The first engine I had in there blew up. Threw a rod to the block, and they did a full complete build. His son Goofy, Sean, they did everything on it with the help of Tom Jung, who's a pro front wheel drive dragger, along with Brent and Todd and Sean and Fong. You know, all their help, especially Gordy. Gordy's the one that found the leak on the car. So, you know, thanks to the whole crew. It's like a family down there. So I greatly love those guys.
All those guys are sick. So would you mind popping the hood for us and showing us what we got under the hood?
Well, actually, underneath the hood already. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, just your basic J32 out of a CL Type S.
Okay.
6-speed LSD transmission, which took me 3 years to find. Just getting everything done with the help of Jason Osborne, Aaron O'Neill from English Racing, and Brent. I think all their help for this. It's a totally different car now. I'm still learning the car. This year I'm going to take it down to PSCA Racing, try to, you know, do some test and tunes, but basically it was designed for half-mile racing.
Okay. So you got the longer gearing in there. I remember a couple years ago at the half-mile event, you were running out of gear in the half-mile.
Oh golly, I want to say by quarter mile I was already out of gear, since the car was originally set up for time attack. It didn't work out too well with me in the time attack. I love it, you know, the JGTC style look. Yep. The time attack, the aggressiveness, and being part of the Pikes Peak Hill climb with Dave Meyer, who's our driver. So it's just, you know, just growing and growing and growing.
I'm really excited to go on a ride along in this thing, man. This thing's gonna be
You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
You ready to go? Let's do it. Leaving the main gate of Fort Carson.
Yeah, we came out here. He had this awesome idea of coming to shoot with the tanks. This is awesome. Look at that Apache right there, dude.
Oh, Cobra.
Is that a Cobra?
Yep, and then right there is NORAD.
Right up on the mountain.
Yeah, right up on the mountain.
Bro, that'll never get old. That'll never get old. Thing sounds so good. Oh, it sounds so good, dude. No traction. No traction whatsoever. Dude, everything in here just looks so purpose built. They got the pedal box down there. Dude, this thing's so loud, it's right in my ear. Dude, this is awesome.
But you smell the corn.
Oh yeah, smell all the 85. Woo! So you're pushing how much boost?
Right now we just reset it back down to 12 to be safe.
Okay. It just wants to go.
Oh, she really
wants to go. So what can you tell me about the motor and all the build and the turbo and everything like that?
Also, the bottom end is fully built. Rods, pistons, I want to say valve springs, heavier valve springs, titanium keepers and retainers. They stuck with the stock pistons, which are, I guess, are great. You know, Brent and everybody else are still using them. So it's tuned by Brent over at PFI on AEM V2 on a GT35 82 turbo, 60 mil.
Wow. Okay.
Mil.
So nothing like too crazy, but it's still up there.
Yes. The power weight to ratio right now is retarded.
How much does the chassis weigh?
Let's see. Stock right now, I want to say stock chassis is 3290. We just looked at the great value weight on it. I want to say right now we're probably around 28, 27.
So you've done some significant weight reduction.
Yeah,
in
just
this.
drilling holes here, cutting there. You
For
know.
sure. I also noticed that the car is caged, and you also have some really cool stuff on the interior. You mind if we go look at that stuff?
Yeah.
So back here, I already see you got something crazy right here. So what can you tell me about what's going on back here?
So watching a couple Hondas on YouTube that were very few had the cantilever suspension. So I started doing my research. This is when I was over at UPP. Learning from those guys, I started, you know, coming up with fabbing ideas and stuff like that. So I started learning the ratio, suspension ratio. So right now, she is push rod. It is sitting on Hayabusa shocks with Yamaha R1 springs.
Okay.
Which is a crazy setup.
Yeah, that's crazy,
yeah, it's
dude.
a crazy
What?
setup. So, and I've had it on here, I want to say almost 5 years now. 4 or 5 years with this suspension setup.
Wow.
We are in a design phase. We are redesigning the whole rear suspension. It is going full billet. So
Okay.
when you get the update on this, when it goes all-wheel drive, and that is the goal right now, all-wheel drive with the K-Series transmission. So we're going to go J to K on it, but the suspension will still retain.
Wow. Okay, dude, that's so sick.
Yeah,
this is so sick back here, and then the Bride racing, like the fabric.
Yeah,
dude, that looks sick. It's a nice.
Yeah, it was
touch.
you know, when the pandemic first started, remember I was making the Brit face mask, so I had extra fabric and did this. So just, you know, little touch-ups here and there. You know, it's not directly a show car. It's going away from that, and it's going more towards race, you know, where it's not going to become street legal as much anymore. But, you know, still every once in a while, still cruise it out.
So what clutch do you have in this thing?
I have the Clutch Smashers twin disc up in here with the billet flywheel.
Okay.
Same thing that Mina has from Garage Idiots. So he just, I think Josh, Gunmetal Civic, just built his engine.
Okay.
And was just on the dyno as well too. So J-Series is starting to be a thing, thanks with the help of Aaron and, you know, Brent, Jamie Langford, Goofy, Tom Jung. They're bringing the whole series back, and it's ridiculous. And J-Series is making a name for itself, especially with the all-wheel drives these days. It's just, you can't beat it.
Oh, exactly. Dude, I can't wait until this thing is all-wheel drive. It's gonna be a monster.
To be honest, that was the first time I ever pulled it hard.
Really? Well, I'm honored to be in the car, dude. Hell yeah. There's the motor sitting right there.
No traction.
No traction whatsoever.
So I'm running Treadwear 300 tires and they're not grabbing at all. And so when I was going on to post with the car last week, a first sergeant came out and asked me if my car was fast, and I was like, no, it's not. So he had me two-step it at the gate, and I got to actually accelerate on post to the next gas station on post. So it was actually an honor to let me do that.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
You know,
that's rare. They never let anyone speed
no,
on days.
No. I think my best experience with the car was at Pikes Peak Fan Fest for the Pikes Peak Hill Climb.
Oh, yeah.
And I had two ladies that were over the age of 80, and I put them inside the car. This is when I had the B series in it, and I let them two-step it at Fan Fest. And that was like the greatest thing to ever see on two old ladies' faces.
Two-stepping a Honda at
two-stepping
Fan
a Honda.
Woo!
It's smooth too. It's nice.
Yeah, it's not
It's not like too like a jolty or aggressive. It doesn't hop or anything. It's nice.
What do you have on the tire and wheel suspension setup and the brakes and everything?
So I am running true Type R wheels.
Okay.
Those are pretty much my show wheels. Just my daily driven wheels are just XXRs. Nothing fancy on BF Goodrich's. Mud's Vigil up in Denver, he is picking me up for sponsorship through Federal. So we're going to try out Federal's new tires and see how those hold up. I'm pretty much excited on that. So he just got in contact right before he got in contact with me. So we're working that out right now.
Hell yeah, man. That's going to be sick.
Yeah, he's been seeing the car. So I'm running a rally car pedal box in here, a Tilton 600.
Oh yeah, you can see it down there.
Yeah,
look at that.
The Tilton 600, the billet shifter, the stage brake, and of course the AEM V2 and all that. And the Kirky seat I just put in. I couldn't fit with my other seat in because my legs were all the way up here. So now I got the car situated a little bit better. So with the all-wheel drive coming at the end of this year, we're revamping the whole entire cage. Since I deal with the Pikes Peak Hill Climb, we have cars. Earl, I'm enlisting him. He's going to build my full cage. Right now, safety is the biggest concern. Me being a grandpa now, no, safety is my biggest concern.
So I also saw on your Instagram, you just put on these side skirts and all these other aero pieces. So did you make all that yourself?
Yes, I did. All the aero is all built by me. Everything from the canards, learning from Aaron O'Neill from English Racing, and then learning a lot from the Time Attack guys. And then Hobby Cologne, who works with PFI, I started learning from him on the ideas of the skirts. And I didn't want to go buy them. You know me, I'm a fabricator.
Yeah.
And, well, I wouldn't say fabricator, I'm a tinkerer. So
yeah.
I tinker with a lot of things, and that's what I do. So I wanted to integrate it with the Time Attack. You know, a lot of things got to change. The wing is going away. Some of the arrows going away. It's going to be more streamlined.
Okay.
You know, everybody's like, get rid of the Time Attack thing if you're going straight. So.
Yeah. Personally, I love the Time Attack thing. I don't know about you guys, but the Time Attack look just has a special place in my heart because they're just so aggressive. Like with the wing, with the canards up front, the side skirts, the splitters, everything. Even these little things right here. Did you make these?
Yeah.
Dude, it's freaking awesome.
I get a lot of guys that don't like Hondas, and when, you know, even this weekend, I went to Wicked's car meet. There are a lot of people that don't like Hondas.
Yeah.
You know, I don't blame them. They've been hated a lot, but, you know, when they come up and say they appreciate this, that it's, you know, it's very well done, you know, it makes me feel good.
Oh yeah.
So.
The Red Bull racing livery, I think, is probably the coolest thing about like the outside of the car, in my personal opinion.
So I will say it here first on TRC. So the car, like I said, is getting changed to all-wheel drive setup. It's going a little bit more streamlined. Now everybody's seeing the original Red Bull design. We're going to the dark side of things.
Okay.
So we are going matte black.
Oh, okay.
We are going carbon on the Bull.
Ooh.
And we are going gloss black on everything else. So she is going to stay Red Bull livery, but on the dark side.
That's so sick, dude.
We're looking at Darth Boost right now. So
Darth Boost.
We're looking at the dark side of things.
Gotta
right now.
love it. Dude, thanks again so much for taking me along. If you liked the video, go ahead and like down below. Comment what you think of this. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications because we upload all the time, a couple times a week. So yeah, if you guys like seeing cool content like this, hit that subscribe button, man.